guys, so I'm filming what I got my kids for Christmas video. I am doing this while the baby is napping. She's napping right over here on our bed. I know, I'm right next to her crib, but for some reason she refuses to nap in her crib right now. So I'm doing what works for, for us right now. And so while she's sleeping, I have a chance to film this. So let's get into it quick and hopefully I can get through it all. So I don't know what to start with first. I have a 6-year-old stepdaughter named Lydia. She's almost 7. And I have a 5-month, almost 6-month by the time it's Christmas, a 6-month-old named Yvette. And so this is what I got for them this year. I'll link my past videos for past Christmas with Lydia in the description box, and I will also post a kit thing that will have the links to all these products if you are interested in buying them for your own kids. Whether, you know, I don't know, it might be too late for Christmas, but if you're an early shopper, but if for birthdays or something like that, if you have kids of similar age group. So let's see. I guess I'll start with something that I got both the girls. I got them matching pajamas and their neck sizes up. They didn't have a size 7 for Lydia, so actually this is like, she's kind of like a size 6 pant, 7 top, and this is a size 8. I've been looking forever for this, and I still like have not been able to find like a size 7, so I just got what I could. And then this is a 9-month for Yvette, so I'll open Yvette, at least it will be smaller. This is from, definitely the Oshkosh side, but Carter's Oshkosh. They had a sale. So I've been looking for it for a while. It says Winter Slumberland. So the unicorn, some gold embellishment. There's like a little moon. And these are the pants. Oh, if I can get them. We kind of have like geometric shapes and stars and stuff with little cuffs. So hers is a 9-month. Which is her neck size up, and Lydia's is an 8, so I'm hoping that's going to fit. If not, maybe if the size 7 comes back in stock, I can exchange it, ideally, but that's what we got right now. And let's see, maybe we'll start with Lydia's stuff. So, in no particular order, Lydia has bubblegum, because, actually she did ask for bubblegum, though we got this before she had asked for it. She loves gum. She doesn't have it that often. But, so maybe that's why it's like kind of like a special treat. But, so we got her some double bubble gum. I think it's even like one of those weird ones I can turn into, yeah, a bank after. Though she has a bunch of like piggy banks and stuff. So she has that. And another thing for candy is Reese's Pieces. So she still like really loved these. I don't think she's had them in a while, at least not with us. So she's got those. And another thing that's probably going to go in stocking, Rain Quest. I loved these things as a kid. They had a bunch of these at Five Below. She has the one that I recently gave her for ages 6 and 7. This is 7 to 8. So more for like grade 2. So she's in grade 1 right now. So this is like for the future. I had picked it up anyway, so I'm just going to throw it in the stocking. But I definitely want to work on this more with her. I love these. I thought they were so much fun. But let's see, and Lydia likes really small like toys and stuff. Like, she likes playing with like the little Lego figures, and she also used to really love Zoom Zooms, and the longest time she had like these tiny little dolls that she was like obsessed with. And then we got our big Barbie castle, but in which she like plays with, but like she definitely prefers like smaller items. So I saw these Polly Pockets, and this is like a blast of the past for like my childhood. I never owned Polly Pockets, but I had similar things to this, like I think like little like Disney kind of sets like this, and I think she's gonna really like this. It should be interesting to see how it kind of works. This is something that they stick to surfaces, and this, I got that one that looks more like a house, so it's like a fridge and all that. You can see that on the back. called Sweet Treat, and I like that it's like compact. We travel a lot, like we go on a lot of road trips, so to be able to bring that with her. We got her some board games because Nick and I really like board games, and we'd like to do more of that with her. So there's Connect 4 right here. Connect 4. I don't know if she's ever played this. Oh, it's funny. It says ages 6+. I didn't know that it had to be 6+ for this, but got her Connect 4. She kind of likes tic-tac-toe, so I think she'll like that. And this we got a long time ago, even before the baby was born, when Toys R Us and Babies R Us were closing. We got this on clearance is Life Junior. We have like the actual Life game, but I don't know the difference between the two, but Life is like a pretty long game and kind of a lot of decisions, so hopefully this must be, you know, an easier version to understand, so I think this will be fun. I'm curious how it works. And we were in Home Depot. Lydia does the Home Depot events that the first Saturday of every month you are get an apron the first time, but you wear your apron and you do the craft that they have. The last one that we did was like a little gingerbread man frame. You can put a picture in it. Usually they have the Santa that comes and visits the kids during that craft, but I guess he was coming to the next one, and we didn't have Lydia that weekend, so unfortunately we didn't get that picture of Santa, but hopefully, you know, we can get another one and put it in that frame. Anyways, so we were there, and they had a lot of, it was right after Black Friday, it was the Saturday after, and they had a lot of toys, which is weird, and we had to pick out one as a donation for a coworker of mine, does the recycled percussion, like toy drive, and Lydia saw this and really wanted to say, oh, I wish I could have that. I'm like, well, we're shopping for something else right now, and then I told Nick about it, and he went and got it. So it's this deluxe art kit. Lydia's really artistic and really into art. So I think she'll have a lot of fun with this. She borrows, I have a lot of art supplies, arts and craft stuff, which she borrows, but I'm sure she'll love having her own, that she can do whatever with. There's markers, there's pencils, draft pencils. They even have a tortillion. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but it's basically for like blending and shading. I don't know if she'll know how to use that. There's watercolors, pastels, sharpener. Oh, there's a ruler. I didn't know what that was. And it comes in a storage case, which I think is like awesome, because everything else that she has is kind of like a bucket, and it's hard to like see all the pencils and markers and all that. So I saw this. I think we were going to say that maybe this is from the baby. We had the girls like pick out gifts for each other. Obviously Yvette can't truly pick out a gift for Lydia. So I think we were going to say this is from her, but not sure. They put that there. And Nick also picked up these coloring books to go along with it. These also were at Home Depot. Marvel's Avenger Assemble. Actually, it's kind of like in the form of like a story too, which I thought was interesting. So she got the Avengers one, there's a Star Wars one, similar format, and then there's a My Little Pony one that she got. So plenty of stuff to color. And I think the last thing that I have here is, oh, well, we got her SD card because my mom's actually getting Lydia a tablet for Christmas, one of those Amazon Fire ones. I think I had read that you could add storage to it with an SD card. If not, now we just have an extra SD card, but that's why we got this. On Black Friday we saw it and then picked it up. So if she can't use it, then she can't, and we'll just use it for something else. But we just picked up an SD card for her, and this is like her like big gift from us this year, I think. It's a Magic Sketch boogie board. Again, Lydia really likes art, and I think she'll really like this. It's like an LED, I think so, right? It's a, LCD, sorry. LCD writing screen with like kind of rainbow color, and has a cover, stylus, and these tools like, and templates and learning stuff. I mean, she pretty much does her letters and all that, but the drawing ones she might like to trace. And again, we are in the car a lot, traveling to go see family, and especially this time of year, and just in general the car to like go do things like go to the museum, zoo. Well, zoo not this type of weather, but I think this will be awesome for her and she'll really like it, and it's completely reusable, so we're not like wasting a bunch of paper. It's I think she's really gonna like this. I don't think she's ever seen this before, but I think she'll have a lot of fun with this. So that's all I have for Lydia right now. I think we might pick up some more things for her. I just don't know what those things are. I feel like it was a really hard Christmas to find things. I feel like there wasn't like that big draw of like the toy of the year that at least that her age group would be into. She did mention that she, in past videos, you can see that she got a lot of the DC Superhero Girls action figures. She wanted the Beast Boy one, and they had it for a very short period of time, like on its own, and can't find it anymore. I might get her the Cheetah one. I don't know. She didn't seem super like into that one, but that's it that I have for her now. It doesn't seem like a lot, but of course her things are a little more expensive than Yvette's. So it seems like Yvette has more, but her stuff was a lot less inexpensive. Alright, so we'll get into some of Yvette's things. I got her some more teething rings. She has a few now. Like, I literally just bought some because she's just been like inconsolable about like her gums and stuff. She's really, you know, teething a lot, biting a lot, and she finds the cool very soothing. So I thought she would like this because at least it has several rings to go through instead of just pulling out a bunch of individual teethers. I think this is supposed to be pink, like pink, yellow, and like a light blue. Little newbie ring. So it says texture services, because on the sides of the keys as well as the bike grip. Gentle cooling, easy grip, and then color stimulate senses. So I hope this is going to be easy for her to grip. I don't know, it seems like it might be too much for her to handle on her own, but obviously with help. So I think she'll really like this. She likes her other teethers so far, so there's that. This is Lydia's gift to Yvette. She picked this out at the store. It is a giant fidget cube. So there's like little wheels. There's like a telephone rotary thing. On real fidget cubes, like there's like a joystick that kind of moves. This one doesn't seem like it's actually doing anything, so that's kind of a disappointment. The textured grip side, the light switch. Let's see, I didn't do this one. It's like a little ball, roller ball, and then these little buttons that like pop in. And I think I covered all the sides. So she got her little fidget cube. I think it'd be fun actually to get Lydia a fidget cube, like of her own. Not like this one, but the actual one. So we'll see about that. Maybe that's something that we can add to our stocking. I got Yvette some plates. She just started having some purees. I was actually at the store looking for bowls, and I really just like the color of these, so I wanted to get them while I could. These are Target brand, the First Years. And I also like that they're microwavable and dishwasher safe. So yeah, I think it says microwavable. So I got it. It's 12 months plus, so it's gonna be a while for her to use it. But I just grabbed it. I don't know if it's. I think we're gonna put it with like your Christmas stuff, but I got it anyways. Some MAM pacifiers in the age 6 months plus. By the time Christmas rolls around, she'll be 6 months plus. So it's the day and night value pack. MAM is the only pacifier that Yvette like ever took. We tried the Suzies at first. They were too heavy, and got a bunch of other free ones. I think it was like Phillips Advent. I think there was a Playtex, Dr. Brown's one that came with a bottle that she didn't like the Dr. Brown's bottle either. And I think there was a Playtex one. No, yeah, a Playtex one or something like that. And she only liked the MAM one, which honestly is like was the cutest too. So I really like the MAM ones, and I think this is gonna be like the last pack that she gets, like the last size. I think beyond, I think the next size is like 12 months plus. I don't think we're going to use the pacifier past a year. So this might be her last pack. She's not particularly interested in it as much anymore. She mostly needs it to sleep, or at least to get to sleep. And then when she stirs, she like wants it back in her mouth and stuff like that. So they're kind of like a little bigger than the other size. So there's a deer in one, which is really cute. A little fox. And this is the glow-in-the-dark one, which is a cool feature that they have. This little moon with a hug in the heart. So I do like the glow-in-the-dark ones. We have several of those, and they're easier to find in the crib. And these are probably be pretty easy too, the darker colors, but she has a lot of like light pink ones, and they're really hard to find in the middle of the night. She has that. We have this little like, I almost woke her up. Oh man, I forgot that she's sleeping. This little jingle stick that she will not be left alone with, but we were in the store and kind of playfully jingling it around, and she really liked it. So this is from the Target, not Dollar Spot, the Wonder Shop. Oh no, this is from Walmart. It's not from Target. So this is the Walmart stocking stuffer section, like in the holiday section. So that's where we got this one. I'll put that down very gently so we don't wake the baby. Also got the first year's. Oh, it's funny because it's the same brand as the Target one, but that one says it's only a Target. I don't know. This we found. Oh, I found this online. That's where I found this, so never mind. Found this online. It's by the first year's. It's Stack and Count cups. There's many companies that make like the same thing. I always had these as a kid. They're fun like for the bath. They're fun to stack. You can put things in it. So you can use it for a lot of different uses with kids and learning. So this includes an on-the-go link. I don't know how that works with the cups, or if it's just in general like a toy link. I don't quite understand, but it's a pretty standard like baby toy. So we got this to stick, I think, in her stocking. We got her an old car, easy to grip. Has like little rattles in the wheels, and so she can shake it and she can eventually roll it for 3 months plus. So I think she'll definitely use it as a fun little toy. You can't even really tell what this is. I don't think it's very big to begin with, but it's very tiny. I didn't realize it's going to arrive so small. It's a Pet and Play water mat by Infantino. It's 6 floating sea pals. So basically, let's see, maybe I can open it so you can see better like what it is. It's this little whale. That's the shape of this one, and you fill it with water, and the baby kind of like pat it, and the little sea creatures will kind of like float around in it. So it's like a really cool sensory toy, and I think she's gonna really like that. She's been like kind of hitting things a lot lately, trying to see like cause and effect. So I think it'd be really cool for her to do. So hopefully this is very sturdy. We'll see how sturdy it is. Hopefully it doesn't like burst on us, but I have a client that has something similar to this, so I thought like Yvette would love that, so I had to pick something like it up. This I'm tempted to use, but I don't want to wake the baby, so maybe I'll do one little quack. But basically it's this little puppet. Nick picked this out. Like, we looked at it and I thought he put it back, but then he had stuck it in the cart. It's a singing puppet. They also had a frog one, and so this is Spark, which I really like this line at Walmart. I think it's like a Walmart brand, but it's called Spark, and there's a lot of decent, inexpensive toys in that line. So this was in the baby section though, if you're looking for it. And it's a little duck, and he goes quack, and he actually sings. I forget what the song is. So if you like keep keep moving the mouth, it will sing the song. And it says it encourages holding, movement, sensory development, and interaction. So we kind of showed Yvette it when we picked out, and she seemed fascinated by it, so she has that as well. This was really inexpensive on Black Friday, and it is a spill-a-saurus. It develops fine motor, problem solving, and sensory. So you put the balls in, and you can kind of like baby hits this, and the balls will just spill out. So it's like teaches them to kind of put in things, and it spills out and repeat, and we kind of like run after the balls and stuff like that. So fine motor, problem solving, and sensory. The other deals on Black Friday was I think it was like the rotary phone, which I'm like, kids nowadays have never even seen a rotary phone. So we didn't get that one. It was also the ring stacker, which we already own, and the shape sorter, which we already own, the same one. Actually, the Fisher Price brand one is one of, we own those, and I have other shape sorters and ring stackers that I have bought and purchased for my job that we have. So but it'll be a fun like little collection, simple toy. So we got this. We got a Little Critters Spin and Discover Ferris wheel. So once you turn on, it kind of lights up and then you spin. So you can spin these individual little animals, and if you slightly press it, it will say like, I think frog, like bear, it's a bear, right? Bear, bird. It has a suction cup to hold it in place. So I thought it'd be fun like when she's in her high chair, because sometimes I put her in there to kind of like supervise me as I'm like washing dishes or making dinner. So something that she can play with there. I think she'll have a lot of fun with this. I think it's something that will be easy for her to manipulate. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. So we have that. And the last thing that I have is coming today. And it is a Fisher Price, I think that's the brand, kitchen. And it's basically like, it says it's from 6 months plus, so I think she won't be using it for like a little bit. Like we'll probably be facilitating the play with it mostly, and then she can enjoy like listening to songs and looking at it, maybe playing with the shapes. But it basically has some food items that you can put through like a shape sorter thing, and then it kind of opens up, and there's like a sink and a light that turns on and off, and teaches some Spanish, and I think there's some counting and shapes and all that. It teaches about like the food, and the food names in English and Spanish. So that was a really cool toy. Encourage a lot of learning for her. Be a lot of fun, and something that she can kind of grow with. I think it's also one of the Smart Stages one that they have. So it's like each setting, like as the kid grows, the toy grows with the kid. So that's like her big gift this year is that kitchen. So that is what I got my kids this Christmas. Again, I think we're gonna be getting Lydia a few more things. I know she wants pink hair, and I don't think we're gonna permanently dye her hair, but I think we're gonna try to find like those chalk things that you can run through your hair, or maybe some like temporary pink hair stuff, or maybe like a streak or something she could have, because yeah, I don't know how well that go over with her other family. I mean, I'm all for it. Like, you know, if the dye was safe, you know, she could dye her whole hair pink. I wouldn't really care. But I think we're getting that. Oh, I definitely got, I don't know where it is. I knew there were some things that were missing, and I found them. So this is the book that I picked up Lydia. It's a ready read. Olivia becomes a vet. Lydia's still kind of learning to read. She's kind of struggled a little bit, but these books are kind of like a good practice. So we got this one, and I think I'm going to pick up a couple more books for her if I can find them. I have a couple in mind. Like I wanted to get Dragons Love Tacos and Secret Pizza Party. I think they're both by Adam Rubin, but my clients like really love this book, so I'm hoping I can find those and also add them to her gifts. So that's the plan with that. And this is like one of the first things I bought for Christmas, so that's probably why I forgot it. This is for Lydia. It is like a sweat shirt, kind of fleece lined. It seems super cozy and super soft. And it has little penguins on it. Her favorite stuffed animal is one that she's named Audrey. She got it from Fun Spot, one at the arcade. And it's like a big baby penguin. And then last year, I think it was, or maybe the year before, we got her, she wanted a friend for Audrey. So we got her a Beanie Boo named Shelly. It's like a light gray, also like baby penguin. So thought like this, when I saw this at Target, they had a bunch of sweat sets. I just had to get this. So it has like a mommy daddy penguin and like a little baby one. Well, on here I got it in a 7/8. I think that's probably the best size for her to wear. And I got her some jogger pants as well. And they're fleece lined. Seem super cozy and comfortable. I got these in a 6/6X, hoping they fit. If not, maybe I can exchange it. But Lydia has like shorter legs and a longer torso, so I think this will fit her. Like, it'll take her years to like fit. Like, she'll get like a size 6 pant, maybe size 6 top, and it might take her like a while to fit in the 6 pant, like unless they're like shorts. So like they'll always be like super long or baggy and stuff like that. So I think this is the best size for her. We'll see. Hopefully they fit. If not, I can just get her some different jogger pants. But I got this obviously to go with this. They had tons of different styles to choose from. It was really hard to pick, but these are the ones that I went with. But. And Yvette also got a bunch of clothes. I think I'm gonna save that for a different haul. Just because I might not put on with her Christmas stuff. It's just simply she just needs clothes because she has grown out of, or she's almost growing out of her 3 to 6 month clothing and needs 9 months. For our baby shower, we got a lot of like newborn, well, not so much newborn, but 0 to 3 and 3 to 6. She has like a few 9-month clothes, but not much. So just by pure need, she's needed some clothing. So I think I'm going to do a separate haul on that. But I hope you guys got some ideas. I hope you liked it. I might add a few more things, but I think I'm going to do like a Christmas vlog, possibly, like kids opening their presents later on. So I will, if I get anything else, you'll know about it later. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.